Shoulder guy, just freaking people out on a regular basis. What's up, guys? I am going to do a video tonight that a lot of people have been asking me about, and trust me, I get this question a lot in real life. IRL, in real life, I get this question a lot. And that is, what is shoulder guy? Okay, like, where did he come from? What is it? And like, how can I lift weights with it and that not affect me? So basically, what it is you have two bones, okay, and it is the acromion, I don't know how to say it, acromion, and then the clavicle, okay. And so let's say this is the acromion and this is the clavicle, and they're connected by a ligament, okay. And basically that tore, and it's the acromioclavicular. I'm looking at it on Wikipedia right now, and so basically it tore. And when it tore, it kind of popped up. So this is my clavicle, and it popped up. So I'm going to go a little bit of the background of how this happened, how shoulder guy was born. So I like to snowboard. You see the snowboard back there, okay? So and I'm not bad at snowboarding. I'm good at snowboarding. I don't fall. Well, here's the story. But you know, I do jumps, I do boxes, I can bomb down the mountain. I'm pretty decent at snowboarding. So I went up with a few friends, and we went snowboarding. And so towards the end of the evening, you know, I'm going down, it's called Eagle Swoop, I think it is. And it's not like a crazy hard hill, but it's just, you know, moderately steep. And I'm just practicing, like, hopping, doing 180s. So I'm just kind of hopping down the mountain, just 180, 180, 180, 180, 180, and just going down the mountain. So I am going down the mountain, and I'm doing these, and I catch an edge, okay? And I fall, and I, you know, boom, hit my face on the ground. And instantly my shoulder like started hurting. Okay, so I was like, okay, something's up, something's wrong, and then the shoulder guy was like, hee hee hee, here I am. No, but so my friend, I'm with two friends. Okay, one of my friends is past me. He goes up down the mountain. My other friend stops, and because he sees me just kind of like like hunched over on the ground. And you know, because I'm a man, I don't cry when I get hurt. I get silent. I don't want to talk. I don't want to do anything. I'm just like, So he comes down, he knew something was wrong because I'm just like bent over, you know, my face in the snow. And he's like, what's wrong, what's wrong? And I'm like, dude, something wrong with my shoulder. He's like, all right, let's get up. And I'm like, hold on, I just need to just sit there for, you know, a while. Keep in mind, my other friend, who is an asshole, he goes top the mountain, and then he's coming down. He's a skier, and he has no idea, like, what happened because he just sees me and my friend, you know, sitting down. So he comes down, he's bombing down the mountain, and he sprays me with snow. And he's like, what's up, assholes? And like sprays me. He's like, whoo! And then my friend Pat is like, he's like, dude, Max is hurt, man. And I'm like, and he's like, crap. So he apologized for spraying me with snow. So, you know, they're like, can you walk? And I'm like, dude, something's wrong with my shoulder, something's wrong with my shoulder. So I get off the mountain, and we go and we get the like medical people, and I get like a little ATV, I think. I don't know. Maybe I walked down, I don't know. But we went down the little thing. And I get down there, and like my shoulder's just swollen up. And I don't know if shoulder guy was born yet at that point, but basically, you know, they were telling me that, you know, they're like, oh, dislocated, your shoulder's dislocated. You know, you got to go to the hospital. So I was like, ah, crap. So, and keep in mind, I'm like an hour and a half away from where I live. So, you know, I call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, lots of pain. Obviously, I'm grunting at the time, but so there's a hospital nearby, but my mom, I don't know, with insurance or something, she's like, if you can make it, if you're not dying, get to the hospital that's close to home, like back home. So I got like an hour and a half, and I'm just dislocated in my shoulder, okay? And, you know, we got to drive all the way back. So I'm like, okay, fine, I can suck this up. And I'm in a lot of pain, okay? Shoulder guy is in a lot of pain at this point. So we stop at a gas station, and my friends are like, do you want some Advil? And I'm like, get me some BC powder. And I get like, he gets like 3 of these little BC powders, and I just take them back, and it's disgusting. And I'm sitting in the back, and it's like an hour and a half drive, and he's going probably 85 miles an hour trying to get me back as fast as possible. And I'm just in so much pain in my shoulder. So then we get to the hospital, and I'm going to put up a picture right here. Boop! And look, does it even look like I lift? I did not lift at this point, by the way. So, you know, this nurse, that guy in the picture is the nurse, actually, in before Meet the Fockers. But he's like, definitely your shoulder's, you know, dislocated. We're going to have to, like, wrap a towel around it and, like, pull it back into place. And my two friends are like, can we watch? Can we watch? And the guy's like, sure. So they literally, like, get me all set up. They bring in this towel to, like, they were like, you know, pull my socket. Like, have you ever seen Blade where they, you know, pull his arm back in? So And then the actual doctor comes in, and he's like, "Oh, it's not dislocated." And I'm like, "Oh, your nurse is doing a really good job because he, told me about to yank my arm out." But turns out that it was a separation. It was a type 2 or type 3. I'm looking at them online, and I can't remember which one the doctor said. But anyway, so he tells me it's separated. So fast forward, I put it in a sling, okay? And then it takes me, for the next couple days, week, it takes me like 30 minutes to put a t-shirt on because I, shoulder guy, and I'm just sitting there. And I can't move. So then I go to a physical therapist. I went to an actual doctor that specializes in these kind of injuries. So I go to this one doctor, and he's like, this is because shoulder guy is poking out, and they're like, you're gonna need surgery. They're gonna basically what they would do is they would I think grind down some of the bone and put it down and then tie it or staple it. I don't know. They would do something so then the bone wouldn't be down. I'm actually going to put up a picture now of the injury. Ready? Boop! And if you notice my clavicle right there, you see a little baby line going down. Actually, a new bone started to grow down from the clavicle, and I was worried about that because I was like, is it going to keep growing and hitting my stuff? But the doctor's like, no. So this one doctor I went to, he's like, you're going to need surgery because you're going to get arthritis in your shoulder down the road. And so then I was like, crap, okay. So we even planned for the surgery, but then I was like, you know what, let's get another opinion. And so I went to another doctor, and the other doctor was like, no, this is a type 2 or 3, I can't remember what he said. It's like, this is a, type so-and-so, you're not going to get arthritis. So he's like, you can get the surgery, and that'll get rid of shoulder guy, but you'll just have a big-ass scar there. So he's like, and you're going to be out, for surgery, and it's going to cost you money. So they're like, if you can live with this, then, deal with that. So that is the story of Shoulder Guy and how he was born. The reason I call him Shoulder Guy is because if you guys watch Family Guy, then there's an episode where he has a little shoulder guy and he's like, suck on my tooth. And he's a shoulder guy, so that's how the name came from. But the things, some people ask me does it hurt? Does it, does it do anything? Here's some things that I cannot do, okay? Push-ups hurt my shoulder. Going down too far on the bench hurt Shoulder Guy. I can no longer sleep on my right side. I used to be only sleep on my right side. I can no longer sleep on my right side. If I with my hand under the pillow, if I do, I get tingles all on my shoulder and I can't do it. I also cannot sleep on I used to sleep on my stomach with the hands under my pillow. If I sleep with my hands up, facing down, I think it pinches a nerve, and what it does is it makes my arm fall asleep. But if I'm sleeping on my back with my arms like this, it doesn't bother me. Another thing that I can't do is, when I have girlfriends, if they want to lay with their head on my shoulder, it doesn't hurt, but it just bothers me. It's like a sensation, so I can't, they can't get on the shoulder, I gotta go over here. And so basically, I now have to sleep on my left side or on my back permanently. If I want to sleep my face down, I have to keep this arm down. Ooh, tricep. I have to keep this arm down, and then I can keep this arm up. So it's uncomfortable. So I really sleep my left side all the time now. That's it. It doesn't prevent me from anything. I used to use it as a drawback. I would when I first started lifting, I could only do 30s on shoulder press. And my friend would be like, "Dude, push yourself," and I'd be like, "Oh, my shoulder hurts." And he'd be like, "Push yourself, man." And thankfully, I don't let it prevent me from doing anything. Since I'm not going to get arthritis in it, it doesn't hurt. It's whatever. It's a topic starter for anything. If I bump into someone and I'm like, ugh. What did you do that for? But that's the story of Shoulder Guy, guys. That is where he came from. He doesn't prevent me from doing a lot of things. I can still deadlift. I can still press a lot of weight. Another thing is if I do a calf raise machine where the weight is right there. I mean, if you look, I can push it down. I don't know if you see it moving. I can push it down. So if I do calf raises, I mean, I obviously don't because my calves are so small. But if I have it on my shoulders, Shoulder Guy doesn't like that. So that's the story of Shoulder Guy. I hope you guys enjoyed my little tale, and maybe I'll dive in a little more about what he exactly is. Maybe if he can do any tricks or anything like that. So hope you guys liked the video, and Shoulder Guy out. God, where is he? There he is. Hi. Why don't you show him what you got real quick? Just hit a few shots. Yeah. The key is keep your calories up nice and high. Just make them clean. Nick Wright. If you're in distress, you're not going to get to the kitchen for a while,
go for it by all means. You don't want to waste away your muscle.
Nick Wright.